supervisor is en route requesting you secure the scene.
Welcome back to Season 6 of Signal 2 Signal. I have with me Mr. Varun Painter, the loser of the few races that we're going to have today, because we are racing the TVS Apache RTR 310 versus the KTM 390 Duke.
When the odds are against you, that's when you take the position and say you can't lose. That's when you do whatever it takes for you to get through and make a name so they never will forget you.
You know what my tagline is, right? I am Varun Painter and I will see you later. It applies to drag racing
Later
as well.
as in he finishes later.
No way.
So basically we have these two bikes. If you're wondering why we have these two bikes, they are the highest ranked search term by far. If you just type RTR 310 versus or 390 Duke versus, the first one is this.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think it's not just a comparo between motorcycles, it's also a comparo between brands. And I know communities rather. And I know a lot of people, or let's say owners or fans, are going to be fighting against each other in the comment section. The 390 Duke in today's form, it's a brilliant motorcycle. That engine, that quick shifter, I really like the looks of the 390 Duke. So all in all, a fantastic package. And when you look at the pricing as well, only 3,000 rupees more than the outgoing version. I think it's bang on, value for money.
Absolutely. In terms of looks, I would actually prefer the RTR 310. It just looks smashing. But the RTR 310 is a very different kind of a motorcycle. Both of us personally think it actually goes up more straightforward against the 250 Duke in terms of price, in terms of performance.
Yeah.
But then what it brings to the table against the 390 or someone looking at maybe the 390 is a lot of features on offer and a
very different performance, very different numbers, very different characters of both these motorcycles.
Which one do you think is going to win?
I know which one's going to win. This is Signal to Signal. This is drag racing. We are at an airstrip. Let's go have some fun. Race 1. Here we go.
So that was not even close.
Yep.
I had a fairly decent launch on the RTR. I think I popped a little bit of a wheelie, but still a fairly decent launch, good reflexes. I would just like to say the riders here were on par, if anything. I would
Says
like
the
to
guy
say.
who popped a wheelie.
But man,
Come on.
just honestly, the 390 just flew.
Yeah.
It flew. Like it wasn't even like a competition at any point. Like
It's when power kicks in.
as soon as the power kicked in, the KTM was gone to Austria, man. It was
I had so much fun. And I think it's also a fun motorcycle. Let's be okay with that.
100%. I also have a question. Were you using the quick shifter?
Absolutely.
I was also using the quick shifter. Smooth shifts.
Okay. Anyway, race 2. I hop on to the RTR, Karan on the 390. Let's go. Before you do that, I actually had a great start. Karan, as usual, had a really poor start. Because I couldn't see Karan till the 4th or the 5th cone. But when I saw him, it was too late.
See, the thing is, I purposely started a bit late and I purposely messed up my start just to see what the KTM has to offer, and man, the first difference I found was that the KTM is a little bit more cramped.
Yeah.
So you just sit a lot more like aggressively,
Yeah.
but that allows you to load the front. And when it launches, no matter how bad your launch, it just goes, man. You know, put up the gears and
Yeah.
you're so good.
But you know what? The RTR is actually really nice to ride. Because like you said, the way you felt cramped on it, I felt very comfortable. Because I was like, wow, this feels a lot bigger, very accommodating and all of that. But yeah, in spite of a good launch, I sort of knew that you would fly past at some point in time, and that's exactly what happened. But this is drag racing. I don't know how many of you guys are actually going to take the motorcycles that we have been using to a drag strip. We have, of course, compared the RTR 310 against the 250 Duke. That video is already live on the channel. If you haven't seen that, please do check it out. But all in all, a good day of racing.
A good day of racing, and like we said, very different motorcycles. But still, it's all fun in racing. It's 1-1. That's how I like to keep my scores with Mr. Varun Peta. As long as he wins one, I win one, it's all
he
good.
Goes
man.
home a happy man.
It's all good, man.
But thank you so much for watching this episode of Signal to Signal. I hope you have seen all the other episodes. Please go to a playlist, check it out, drop a like, leave a comment, share it with your friends. We'll be back with some more motorcycles and cars. See you soon.